Shakman, director, probably 4 years ago or so, 5 years ago, quite a while now. And he had gave me the script, and I like the script very much, and it's taken quite a number of years to put it together, but that's not particularly unique either. So, but that's how I got involved.
What was it about this? What was it about the script that really kind of drew you to it?
Well, I think the script is it's a good story well told with quite good characters, which is more than enough reason, I think, to do.
Speaking about characters, how would you describe your character?
Sheriff Vogel is a man of my age who's lived in Cut Bank his entire life, and maybe on some level regrets that, and he's quite a decent, quiet man.
And what did you do to kind of prepare for this role?
Well, oddly enough, I know Cut Bank a tiny bit because when I was very young, 40 years ago, I worked in Glacier National Park on the trail crew. So, and that was quite a memorable experience, and I remember it well. But normally, I just do what I always do, which is read the script a lot and read my part a lot. Nothing special.
So this is a big ensemble cast, which is fantastic. What's it like working with everyone?
Well, the only one I'd ever worked with before was Teresa Palmer. I played her father in a film which came out last year called Warm Bodies, and I really liked Teresa, and she's very funny, lively, very good to be around, very hard worker. All the other actors, I'd only met Oliver Platt once, whose work I liked a lot, and Billy Bob Thornton very briefly outside a hotel in Los Angeles a couple years ago, I guess, and whose work I also like a lot. So it's Michael I didn't know, and David and all the other actors I didn't know, but it's and also I should say having Bruce Dern here, who was someone I always admired when I was a kid, when I was young, and think is a terrific actor, has been really fun. But it's a very good cast, and I have several scenes also with Liam Hemsworth and like him a lot, and it's a very good cast. I don't know what else to say, and they people who work well together and know what to do.
Liam come to you for any pointers?
I don't think he needs pointers, not for me anyway.
So Matt's an incredible director, and this is his first feature film. How was it collaborating with him?
I like Matt very much. He's very enthusiastic, very driven, bright, knows what he wants, knows what he likes, and I appreciate that. Of course, now films like this are very, very difficult to make. When I started out in movies, and I wasn't that young, but it was half a lifetime ago, more or less, a film like this would be shot in 12 weeks or maybe more, and would be at a much higher budget, and you'd have a lot more time. Probably some of that time and budget was wasted, but now it's quite a tight schedule, and there's a lot of work to get through every day, and every day that I've been here, except yesterday, we got through it all, and that's quite an achievement in itself. But I'm very fond of Matt, and I've very much enjoyed this time.
You do a great job kind of balancing big budget films and great independence. Is there one you tend to like better, or they're just different?
No, they're really all the same. I mean, big budget films obviously take a lot longer and have a lot longer time period in which to shoot, and have more resources, financial and otherwise. But I don't really mind if it's a small film or a big film. I'm perfectly happy doing either.
What do you hope audiences take away from this film?
Well, I never know what audiences take away or what they don't, nor what they come in with, nor what they leave with. But what you hope is that people find the story compelling, and they like watching the film and want to find out what happens in the end. And this is, I think, quite a cleverly written film, and obviously you always hope people will enjoy it.
And lastly, how would you describe this film in a few sentences?
It's a kind of film noir, and set in a very small town in Cutbank, Montana. It has younger and older characters, and I think one of the things, and this I've heard from several of the actors involved, it's a film that doesn't condescend to the people in flyover country, and I like that because that's sort of rare, I think.
What's your favorite small town?
My favorite small town, I don't know. I like the little town I grew up in. I don't know if it's my favorite, because that would sort of presuppose I'd been to all of them, and I certainly haven't. But tomorrow I'll drive out, take a couple, 3 days, and drive out to Portland, Oregon, and going through a lot of small towns, some of which I will have seen before or been through, but there are some very pretty places in Montana and in Idaho especially, so I don't know. We'll see.
Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure.